Hey everyone, how's it going? I am iamxeracon here with another video for you all. Things have been interesting this past month, and the most interesting place for topics to be going around actually has been Twitter, um, specifically Nintendo and Sega, both of their official Twitter accounts. And earlier, I can't remember when it was, but this month Nintendo posted a tweet with a picture of, I guess, the bird or something from Super Mario Odyssey, and they said that there was a secret that they knew, but they weren't going to tell us. And this was amid a lot of Nintendo Direct speculation and hype. Um, and, you know, it's crazy because that's the only thing they did, and then things really went crazy because we were already anticipating a direct, and then they announced that, and then the hype just built up from there. Then, when was this? It probably was, I think, on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on Wednesday, and then Nintendo posted a picture of Chibi Robo on fire, and that also caused a lot of hype and speculation of what this could mean, what it was, and then the next day we find out that they announced a mini direct in the morning, and that was just crazy. And of course, the Chibi Robo actually was meaning Dark Souls remastered was coming over to the Switch, and of course that makes sense. And the mini direct, it received generally positive reception. Some people were disappointed. Some people really loved it. Some people simply believe that there's another direct coming, which who knows, could happen, could not happen. But who knows with Nintendo, especially considering the fact of the whole Labo thing. And even then, they didn't even announce the mini direct was coming, which is unusual for them because they'll normally announce something beforehand. But yeah, that was really crazy. But overall, though, that was something that was successful on their end. That was a successful hype, which it didn't even generate because the internet was already doing it for them. So that was great there. Now you have Sega, who had announcements shortly after that time period, saying January 16th. And so that led a lot of, speculation, like, what could this mean? What are they doing? Are they making a new game? Are they, doing some ports? Are they remastering something? Is it Dreamcast 2? Um, a Dreamcast Mini? Who knows? And then it really went crazy when the day before they had a picture of a light bulb with tomorrow, with 2 being TWO instead of TO. And so a lot of people were really going crazy, like, this is a sequel. This is something, this could be, like, what could this really mean? This is something revolving around the number 2. And instead it was, wait, let me pull up I'm going to pull up the full name of this so I don't actually get it wrong. It is 2 Point Hospital, hospital simulation. So that got a lot of backlash. Sega received a lot of backlash for that, and you know, I yeah, Sega didn't promise anything specifically, and even I noticed that on the um, posting in the small corner, it does say 2 points. So it did say that there was something that was going to be something that we weren't, I guess, expecting. Well, something that would be coming from 2 points, but Sega really didn't need to build up or try to build up a hype over something like that, because it's just a hospital simulation. It's just like it's like a what's it called? Not it's not roller coaster. No, I think it's called Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like one of those games, or uh, like a sim game, like a sim park, something like that, where you sort of like build a hospital and you have to manage it and whatnot. There's no need to try to build up hype for something like that, because a lot of people are expecting you to be using familiar IPs, or IPs which are somewhat familiar but haven't been you haven't done anything with them for a long time. Something like that. Sort of like if Nintendo was trying to hype up F-Zero. That would be something which fans would like to, see come back. It's something that we haven't gotten in a long time, but something which we're familiar with, and something which we'd be welcome to see. Um, so, for Sega to do something like that was really unnecessary. So, on one hand, they didn't necessarily, say what was coming, but on the other hand, they didn't need to hype it up or try to like make it seem bigger than what it actually was. So, it's a bit weird with that. And then finally, um, Nintendo also had an announcement saying that they were going to have an announcement for uh, a new upcoming way to play, which would be for kids and kids at heart. And that, of course, was the Nintendo Labo, which is like, um, I guess, augmented reality in a way. Um, yeah, I guess you could say it's like augmented reality, although in some ways, I guess you could. Oh no, it's not. It's not pseudo VR. It's just augmented reality. Um, and it's like you're using your Switch, but you're also using it with cardboard. And that's an interesting way to play. I can definitely see the appeal for a younger audience, or for kids and stuff, or people who like that sort of thing. Craft building and whatnot. And I really didn't have any problem with that until later on they revealed the price tag, and that is $70 for the variety pack, and then for the robot pack, which I think is something that people generally would probably enjoy more, that's $80, so an additional $10 to that. And that's pretty steep, considering the fact that it is cardboard. Now, there are other materials in there, like reflective film, and you're getting the software or not, but still, is it necessarily worth that price? Because, okay, you could say that the game is $60, but is the game worth that $60 though? I mean, look at 1-2 Switch. It is not worth the $50 that Nintendo's asking for. If it were $30, or it's a bit of a push saying $40, that would be something that's more agreeable or palatable. But $50, and then it's even probably best if they just tied it in with the Switch. Sort of like how the Wii Sports, I think, was bundled in with the original Wii, or later on how Nintendo Land was bundled with the Wii U. That's what they should have done. But I digress. But with this, even if you're saying that, is the software really worth that price? And if it isn't worth it, and it's somewhat like, say, maybe $40 or $50, then that reflects on the price of the cardboard. And the cardboard would need to be super great to be worth that much money. Because say say that it is $6, that would mean that the cardboard would be $10 to $20, depending on which model kit you're getting. And if the software is $50, then that would mean that the cardboard's $20 to $30. That's a lot of money for just cardboard. Now you could say that there are cardboard, like trading cards, depending on the value, they go up. But then of course that's also because of the rarity of the cards or whatnot. But then here's the thing though. What is the quality of the cardboard itself? How durable is it? Because if you have cardboard that's like this, right here, this is not good quality cardboard right here. I mean, I know this is just an exaggeration. The cardboard on the trailer definitely seemed more durable than this, but this is trading card quality cardboard right here, right? It's like this. This, like, see how many trading cards you could actually get out of this? That's sort of like, what the Nintendo Labo, that. It's not durable. Like, kids could easily mess this thing up. Now, here's the next step. Well, Here's the next step up for cardboard durability. Alright, console box cardboard. This is durable stuff. This is, like 3 to 5 times more durable than cereal cardboard. This is stuff which, is harder. However, it's still not the best. It's still something which, I could see, getting damaged. And so that's a bit still a concern. Now, this is something, if they do this, this will be brilliant. This is like super ultra titanium cardboard right here. This is good stuff right here. Like, I can wrap this thing, I can, like, really do some damage to this thing, and it'll still hold. Because this is better than, like, that one. It's, like, 2-3 times more durable. So, if Nintendo went with this, it could easily increase the value of the cardboard that they're selling us. And, thinking about that, it kind of reminds me of, if you've ever read it, if you've ever seen the movie or read the book, Goldfinger, where, Goldfinger is trying to destroy the Fort Knox gold in order to increase the value of his own gold. So Nintendo's sort of like trying to become Cardboard Finger. They're trying to increase the value of their cardboard. And, I mean, that's just a joke there. I'm just inserting right there. But that's, something to have to do to increase the value of the cardboard, bring out premium quality cardboard for us. Now, they also did say that the prints for the different model and cardboard stuff would be available online, and that the only thing that players would need would be the software. They wouldn't need to necessarily buy the cardboard for it. Although I mean, I guess, if you have cardboard laying around, you could just, use your own stuff and, like, print out the models and whatnot, and then just, like, use the cardboard you have, and that would be actually pretty brilliant on Nintendo's part, and they're daring people to come up with their own ways to play with the cardboard. And again, that's a nice thing, and if third parties jump in, that's like another thing altogether. So, it actually isn't as bad as it could be. But again, that initial price, though, that's a bit of a stretch, I think, that Nintendo's doing. And, what could happen in the future, I don't know. What could this mean, though, for Nintendo? Will this be something that would be a motion control gimmick like the Wii, or would this be something that would actually have a lasting appeal like Amiibo? Who knows? I could the biggest selling point I would see is like kids or crafters, and then of course fanboys. But you know what? That's actually another topic I could actually get into another time. But yes, that's who it could appeal to, and then. I mean, and while in there, I have heard other debates like the fact that, you could have Legos, and, Legos can be super expensive. Like, trust me, Legos can reach like $300 depending on the set you're getting. And I don't disagree with that. Legos can be really pretty expensive. However, Legos are more durable than simple cardboard, I think. I've still got Legos from, still from way back, from when I was like a young kid. And, Legos are definitely pretty darn durable. However, cardboard, depending on the quality, isn't the same, and something happens, these things are also large, so they could easily fall. Someone could fall on it, drop something on it. It's hard. It's so messy because, a Lego putting these together, you not break that thing over. Just build it, put it back together. Because, they're smaller individual parts. I mean, of course, you have to worry about those parts getting lost, but still, they are definitely more durable than the single piece of cardboard. But yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much this entire month, gaming-wise, tweet-wise. I mean, there are already memes for the Nintendo Labo kits. There were definitely memes going on after Nintendo did the Chibi Robo, and how, like, people are saying, like, everyone else was, like, doing their own sort of, like, burning objects and whatnot. And sadly, no one actually cared about Sega, or just, like, we're just completely furious about it. But that's it for today. I will see you all next time. I am Xeracon signing out. Have a good one.